My name is Angel, and this is the beauty of learning how to crochet. I learned how to crochet when I was 25 years old as a stay-at-home mom who was battling with depression and poor mental health. By learning how to crochet, I was able to give myself something that was just for me, and it was also to create something that was outside of being a mother. By learning the basic stitches and following a pattern, you are able to build amazing, beautiful things like what I have here: blankets, by following stitches, and plushies by following patterns. You are also able to strengthen your patience building skills while also helping your memory health and your fine motor skills in your hands. Learning basic stitches makes up for success in every project you will ever work on. There's single, double, half double crochet, magic rings, chains, increases, decreases. There's so many basic stitches that as long as you learn those basic stitches, you are fundamentally set up for success in every project you do. By learning how to follow a pattern, after learning how to do those basic stitches, you are basically a pro at this point. You're ready to make anything but I will say that there are some things that I will tell you that you need to keep in mind while following a pattern, which is always use stitch markers, because no matter how much you think that you're right on counting and everything, sometimes you get off by just one, and getting off by just one stitch can mess up the entire project. Crossing off each step in your pattern, that to me has been a huge change in my patterns, because I can't tell you how many times I've had to frog a project because of thinking that I was on one number, like I was on step number 2, but also realizing, oh shoot, I was actually on step number 3. Count your stitches. At the end of each step, there will be a number of stitches of how many that you're supposed to have in that round. But no matter what that number says, if you're not counting, there's a good chance that there's room for error. So if you're counting your stitches, you're able to keep everything seamless and perfect the way it's supposed to be. Crocheting is good for your patience building, your memory health, and your fine motor skills. Science Insights states people who craft regularly in middle older age are 45% less likely to develop mild cognitive impairment compared to those who don't. So crocheting is really good for memory health. It helps memory building and cognitive, memory building exercise. My purpose here today is to teach you the beauty and the fundamentals of crocheting, to set you up for success by learning the basic stitches while also learning how to follow patterns, and stay on top of the fact that it will also be good for your memory health, your fine motor skills, and your patience building, because you have to have a lot of patience in order to crochet something beautifully. Crocheting has a lot of positives into it, but one of the main positives that I've always found that it has is that the homemade gifts that you are able to make for your family and friends and loved ones are 10 times better than anything that you could have bought at the store. Thank you.